Yogins. Welcome back to Play Along Practice with Amanda Shepherd Yoga. It's nice to be with you today. Gonna get ready to flow in a minute or so. You might want to have a blanket nearby, a couple blocks, and a strap. Always the props I like to have on hand. Practices tend to be about a level 2, 3, so you want to make sure that you are able to do a fairly strong flow. You have any approvals from medical people, and yeah, check the description to see where we go, and let's get started. All right, I'm going to start laying on my back, Shavasana, Ardha Shavasana, or constructed rest, or Supta Baddha Konasana. That's what I'm going to do. Soles of the feet together, knees out to the side. Nice long spine. Let the spine get happy here. So let it kind of decompress, meaning that the spongy discs between the vertebrae are going to get nice and spacious. And then you can find a little cat-cow with your low back to see the best position for your low back. You can always place blocks underneath your thighs or use your blanket. And just let yourself breathe. Allow yourself to get inquisitive with the breath. Are there spaces where it's getting stuck? Can you smooth it out? Can you soften anywhere? Breathing out, in and out through the nose if it's available. And then letting the breath evolve, belly, ribs, chest. Notice the pause. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Notice the pause. Allow yourself to notice an equality of breath. Each inhale and exhale, same length of time, same capacity. And maybe with your next inhale, let those arms reach overhead, interlacing the thumb knuckles. Sacrum stays on the earth, shoulder blades lift, but collarbones go wide. Torsos, the waist is equal in all directions, front, back, and sides. Switch the clasp of the thumbs. Arms are active here. And as you exhale, bring the knees into the chest. Belly button, the spine, really let those thighs come close to the rib cage. Without rounding the low back off the floor, keep that there. Switch the clasp of your thumbs again in this tuck position. And as you exhale, reach the legs to sky, let your hands come nice and long by the sides. Inhale, Navasana boat pose. Just lifting the sternum, drawing the low back in and up. Beautiful, breathing here. As you exhale, left heel comes to the right sits bones, right foot steps across, and backstroke that right arm. Inhale, left arm to sky, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Half floor to the fish.
Look over your right shoulder. Draw your right ribs in as the left ribs rotate a little more. Look over the left shoulder. Breathing here, let the hands come out to the left side. Nice straight arms. And see if you can connect your right inner knee towards the right arm. Just let them touch. Pull the mat towards you isometrically. Let your chest move through the upper arms. Good, breathing here. As you exhale, number 4, right ankle over that left knee. Keep reaching the inner right knee away from the body. And then reach that right arm to sky. As you exhale, bring that elbow across. Don't worry about how far it goes. Draw the left ribs in, keep rotating. Look over the left shoulder. Look over the right shoulder. As you exhale, come on out. And let's find a double pigeon or sukhasana, stacking the shins like genie arms, or bringing that right shin in front of the left, whatever's more comfortable for your hip. I'm gonna breathe here, right arm under left, giant hug or Garudasana arms, hinging at the hips, coming on forward. Inhale, come on up. As you exhale, unwind, reach that left arm out to the left. Right arm's gonna reach up and over. Dropping those right ribs in. Exhale, bringing that right hand down. Seeing if you can twist and let that right elbow come in towards the sole of the right foot. Breathing here, and then let's see if we can take it a little further. See if you can get reaching all the way up. Trying to get the sole of the foot on the outside of the shoulder here. Good, exhale, come on back through center. Interlace your hands behind you for an internal rotation of the shoulders. Shoulder blades down, pinkies lift. And let's hinge forward again. Now, if your elbows don't go straight here, you're gonna use your strap and let your hands come wider, right? Inhale back through center. Reach those arms to sky, all 4 sides of the waist long. Right palm or forearm down, left arm reaching towards the right. And then find your twist. Bringing that left hand or forearm to the floor. Opening up. Keep that right elbow in. Inhale, come on up through center. Find your toe lock. Navasana variation. And maybe let your hands come to the ankles or the calves. Draw the leg bones into the socket. Keep reaching that sternum to sky. Breathing here. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, right heel goes towards that left sits bones, left foot steps overhead. Backstroke that left arm, right arm to sky, exhale, twist. Look over the left shoulder. Look over the right shoulder. Then find your counter twist. You're gonna let your palms come to the right side of the mat. See if you can bring the inner left knee towards your right tricep. Let the chest get long, moving away from the wrists and through the upper arms. Nice deep inhale here as you exhale. You're gonna come on back and find your Sukhasana or, find your double pigeon or your Sukhasana. Left arm underneath the right. Garudasana arms. Exhale, bring it forward.
Good, inhale, reach the fingers forward and up. And then as you exhale, unwind, right arm out to the right, left arm up and over. Drop those left ribs in. Exhale, find your twist. Getting that tricep into the sole of the foot. Palms down, reaching the sternum towards the top of the mat. And then see if you can get in a little bit deeper, going all the way up towards the shoulder. Good, inhale back through center. Let's reach those arms to sky, interlacing the thumbs. Nice and long with the torso, all four sides of the waist equal. Exhale, left arm comes down, right arm reaches overhead. See if you can bring that right hand to the floor and find your twist. Maybe forearm down, left elbow in. Twisting here. Come on back through center, and then we're gonna find that yoga dandasana prep. Bring that right hand behind you, left arm to sky as you exhale. Don't worry about how far you go. Just finding your twist. Look over the right shoulder. Look over the left shoulder. Come on out through center, and let's bring that left knee down. Find pinwheel legs. Belly button over that right knee and just pulse that back leg, strengthening the hip for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rebend. Inner knee comes down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To the other side. Belly button's over that right knee. Let this leg pulse up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rebend the knee. Inner knee comes down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back through center. I'm going to take a nice deep inhale and exhale here. And then I'm just going to rock and roll. And I'm just going to take it to all fours. 3, 2, 1. Coming on forward. Wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Allow yourself to find your cat-cows, warming up the spine. If you need to, sit bones towards your heels. Take it to the other side. Then come through center. Let's turn the wrists out so fingers will face your knees. Just move around nice and gentle. Maybe lift the heels of the hands and bring them down. And then back of the hand to the floor. Check out your lifeline. Let your thumb be easy. Turn your life around, bringing the fingers towards the knees, and maybe turn your life another direction. And then shake it out. Take it to the non-dominant hand. Not a lot of pressure on the back of the hand here. I mean, you can put as much pressure as you want, but where you feel the stretch, that's where you are. Right? How'd your life look this direction? And maybe reach the fingers out towards the top of the mat. Shake your hand out. Reach your hands forward. One hand length, top of the toes. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Finding your favorite kind of little negotiations with the pose, little adjustments. Belly button to spine, shoulders over the wrist. Come on forward to your plank pose. And let's come onto the outside edge of the left foot, inside edge of the right. Reaching that right arm up and over, circumducting the shoulder. See if you can really feel all the rotations of the arm. Take it the other way. As you exhale, heels point to sky, reach that right arm forward, float that left leg.
Bring your right hand down, walk your left wrist in line with the right elbow, and just hop that right foot in. Breathing here. Nice deep inhale here. Funky pincha, a little early, but. And then right foot down, left foot down, walk it back, forearm, funky forearm plank. Thighs to the earth. Left arm comes in line with the right. Sphinx. Pubic bone on the earth, belly button in, spread the inner shoulders. Keep the glutes very easy. You don't need to use them here. We need a little more stretch. Straighten the arm. Exhale, bring it down. Let's reach that right arm out between 1 and 4. Left foot to the floor behind you, maybe the right. Stretching pec minor. I love this stretch. Maybe let that right leg go nice and long. Bend the left knee, toe lock. Reach that heel to sky. Exhale, release back through center. And just take it to the other side. Left arm somewhere between 11 and 7, 11 and 8. Left foot long, right knee comes in. Reach that heel to sky. Exhale and one. Back through center. Breathing here. Let's bring that left arm in at an angle, right hand next to your hip. Stretching the quads. Any hand grip you like. Take it to side 2. Bending that left knee, heel towards the outer hip. Any arm variation you like. Gently let that release. Hands by your low ribs, tops of the feet on the floor, setting up for cobra or up dog. Straight arms and legs together, smile inner shoulders, wrists right underneath the shoulders. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Let's find some spinal rolls. Lift the heels around the shoulders and bend the knees, drawing back. Next exhale, outside edge of the right foot, inside edge of the left. Reach that left arm to sky, circumducting the shoulder. Going the other way. Heels to sky, left arm forward, right leg floats. Exhale, left forearm comes down, right hand walks back. Hop that left foot in. Funky pincha. And then left foot comes down, walk the right leg back. Refine your Sphinx pose, breathing here. Just stretch out there. Serratus in the left. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, come on forward. Cobra or up dog. Exhale. Let's walk it out to a puppy pose. Bring your shins down. Keep the knees right under the hips. Walk your hands out. Forehead and nose, belly button into the spine actively. And then maybe chest and chin. Maybe come onto your fingertips. Good, exhale, back through center. Tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, hover the elbows, chest towards the thighs. And then downward facing dog, belly button, spine, shoulders over the wrists, outside edge of that right foot, inside edge of the left. Circumducting the shoulder, taking it the other way. Finding your plank variation, maybe floating that left leg. Right forearm down, left hand walks back. Wrist in line with the elbow. Funky pincha. Walk the left foot back, then the right. And find your Sphinx pose. Breathing here. Straighten the arms to make it a little bit more back bendy, right? A little more extension. And then exhale, lengthen forward. Reach your hands back, lengthen your tailbone. Fingers towards the back of the mat. Nice deep inhale here, rolling inner thighs to sky. Lift the legs, Shalabhasana variation. Exhale, Dhanurasana. One or both feet together. Bouncing soccer balls on the soles of your feet, maybe big toes touch. Lift the legs higher. Good, exhale. Come on out. Cobra or up dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Spinal rolls. Outside edge of the right foot, inside edge of the left. Reach that left arm to sky. Circumducting the shoulder. Going the other way. Right leg floats. Left forearm comes down, right hand walks back. Hop that left foot in. Keep that right elbow in. Funky pincha. Right foot steps back, then the left. Reach your right forearm to the earth. Forearm plank. Thighs to the earth. Finding your Sphinx pose. Maybe finding a little bit more breathing here. And then let's take a Cobra variation. Hands out to the side. Keep the belly in. Lifting up and coming down. Exhale, come on out. Hands by your lower ribs, Cobra or up dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Let the feet come nice and wide. Reach that left hand across for the right ankle, calf, or thigh. Light as the mat, right? Looking underneath the right arm. Reaching that right sits bones back. Exhale, take it to the other side. And come back through center. I'm going to step that left foot in, reach that right leg, looking right between the hands. And I'm going to lift that left heel. I'm going to keep the thigh close to the rib cage. Arms straight. Stepping up to the top of the mat. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, fold. Wrist circles to come up, Urdhva Stasana. Exhale, Samasti. Breathing here. Nice deep inhale. Reach those arms. Right wrist with the left hand, absorbing those right ribs in. Really reaching those right fingers across. Lift out of the left side waist. Keep that right foot on the floor. Back through center, tailbone long, open up, Anivatasana. This is the same as that Cobra variation, right? Just a different orientation. Exhale, diving in. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, plant those palms, hover those heels. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Cobra or Up Dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, Downward Facing Dog. This is to hang this outfit up, which I would never do. Probably just fold it, just cut that out. Breathing here. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, step that right foot in, reach that left leg to sky. Look right between your hands. Lift that right heel so the thigh and the ribs are touching. Try to keep that. And then step it up to the top of the mat. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Arms out to the side, wrist circles, Urdhva Stasana. Exhale, Samastihi. Just gonna move my mat back a little bit. Right here. Inhale, reach up. Imagine someone like you're reaching the outside part of your wrist or the inside part of your wrist right by the thumb. Thumbs are reaching straight up into the sky a little bit more. And see if that can let you lengthen the back of your low back a little more as you lift up. Breathing here. Exhale, arms open like a cactus. Anivatasana. Fold it in, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, plant those palms, hover the heels. Chaturanga Dandasana. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Step that left foot in. Right leg to sky. Picking up. Straighten the arms. Maybe finding a tuck. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, fold. Arms off to the side, wrist circles, Urdhva Stasana. Exhale, Samastihi. Holding that tuck super hard. Inhale, reach those arms for me. Anyway, inhale, reach up. Exhale, open. And then let's reach that left palm behind you, palm facing out. Right arm reaches up and over. Gomukhasana arms. Keep the legs straight. And then dive it in. Unwind the hands when you need to. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Cobra Up Dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. So if you tend to round your low back in your down dog like I do, maybe bend the knees, push into the palms, chest towards the thighs. And then if you're very back bendy in your low back, tailbone towards your heels. Step that right foot in, reach that left leg to sky. Energy underneath the index and thumb. Don't use momentum. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, fold. Wrist circles coming all the way up the weird way. Urdhva Stasana. Exhale, Samastihi. Oh, reach that left arm up. Absorb those left ribs in. And then reach out to the left. Lift out of the right side base. Exhale, back through center. Open up like a cactus. Right palm behind you, facing out. Left arm up and over. Gomukhasana arms. Exhale, dive it in. Unwind when you need to. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. And this time, plant your hands in front. You're going to lift the heels and fit those knees into the armpits. Crane or crow pose. Bring the sits bones towards your heels. Try to straighten your arms. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Cobra Up Dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, Downward Facing Dog. Left toes turn out, right foot steps up. Virabhadrasana 1. Really reaching through that left inner thigh. Pinky edge of the foot is on the earth. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, left elbow outside that right knee. Stack the hands, come back. Cut that right sit bones towards the back of the room. And as you exhale, unwind. See if you can plant your palms and keep a connection between your right shoulder and your right knee. Lift that right heel. Ekapada Kundanyasana, B. Through Vinyasa. Cobra or Up Dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, Downward Facing Dog. Let that right forearm come down, walk the left hand back. Funky pinch up. Then right foot comes down, step that left foot up as the right toes turn out. Virabhadrasana 1. Maybe shake your wrists out. Woo. Exhale, find your twist. Lean back. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, let's come forward. I'm going to heel toe that left foot in towards the middle, find a standing split, plant my palms, try to keep connection between the thigh and the ribs. And step it up to the top of the mat. Inhale, extend the spine, exhale, fold. Sink those hips as you bend the knees, Utkatasana. Come all the way up, Urdhva. Exhale, Samastihi. Take a moment to find your Tadasana, breathing here. Nice deep inhale. Reach on up, lift out of the back waist. Everything below the waist down, everything above the waist to sky. Anavitasana, opening up. Exhale, dive it in. Uttanasana, Ardha Uttanasana. Plant those palms, crane or crow pose if that's interesting. Through your vinyasa. Right toes turn out, left foot steps up. Virabhadrasana 1. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, find your twist. Inhale here, plant the hands. I'm going to keep the connection between that left shoulder and the left inner knee. And then Ekapada Kundanyasana B. Through your vinyasa. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left forearm comes down, walk that right hand back. Reach that right leg to sky. Funky pinch up. Left leg comes down, right foot steps up. Virabhadrasana 1. Breathing here. Exhale, find your twist. Left elbow outside that right knee. Unwind, maybe step that right foot back a little bit into your standing split. And then plant the palms, lift that right heel, try to keep the connection between your ribs and your thigh. And see if you can find a pickup. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Sink those hips as you bend the knees, Utkatasana. Urdhva. Exhale, Samastiti. Breathing here. Nice deep inhale here, exhale, open up. Anuttasana, my favorite back bends actually. Fold it in, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Let's lift the heels. This time, I'm going to bring the knees in. I'm going to keep the right shin in, reach that left leg out to the side. And then step it through. So, Ekapada Bakasana, A, I think. And then step it through my vinyasa. Left toes turn out, right foot steps up. Virabhadrasana 1. Find my twist. Unwind. Plant the hands. Ekapada Kundanyasana B. Through my vinyasa. Right forearm comes down, left wrist draws back, reach that left leg to sky. Funky pincher, let me try that again. And then step that left foot up, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, right elbow outside that left knee. Breathing here, scooch that left hip under the body. Nice deep inhale here. As I exhale, stand and split. I jump it back a little bit, because the couch is right there. Keep the left heel bent. Keep the left heel lifted rather, that's in Prapada. Left knee is bent. And see if I can find a pickup. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Sink those hips as you bend the knees, Utkatasana. Urdhva. Exhale, Samastiti. Slow it down. Sometimes when you're talking through these things, it can disconnect you from your breath. So take some time to reconnect to it. Urdhva. Cactus arms, Anivatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. I'm going to plant those palms. I'm going to lift the heels. I'm going to bend in. Breathing here, Bakasana. I'm going to keep the left heel here and reach that right leg out to the side, and then step the right foot back, then the left. Chaturanga Dandasana, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right toes turn out, left foot steps up right next to the thumb. Squaring hip and chest towards the floor before I come up. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, find your twist. Stack the hands, leaning back. Unwind. Left shoulders right next to that left knee. Ekapada Kundanyasana. And then float it back. Urdhva, each side's different. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left forearm's going to come down. Right wrist comes in line with the left elbow. Funky pincha. Right foot comes into Virabhadrasana 1. Breathing into the low back. Keep it long. Exhale, find your twist. Unwind. I'm going to step that right foot back a little bit. Standing split. Plant the hands. I'm going to try to keep the connection between my right thigh and the ribs. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Sink the hips as you bend the knees, Utkatasana. Coming all the way up, Urdhvastasana. Exhale, Samastihi. And reconnect to your breath. I'm just going to check the time. 40 minutes. Really? Seems like longer. Breathing here. All right, nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, Utkatasana. Coming down, maybe lift the heels. Let the hands come to the side of the mat on that right side. All 10 fingers facing to the right. Parsvabhakasana. Ekapada Kundanyasana A. Then left foot comes down. Bring that right knee into number 4. Breathing here. Nice deep inhale here. Right arm to sky. Bring that arm across. And take a nice deep inhale here. Plant my hands on the left side of the mat. And grasshopper. Maxi Yogasana. Right? Come on out. If your arm is slippy, you're going to come out pretty quick. I'm going to swaddle the baby. And then as I exhale, roll it out 1 vertebra at a time so I can get a nice stretch on that hip. And then bringing that foot over to the left side, keeping that right side waist super long. And left leg to sky, bring your hands through. Hug the toes around that left arm. Maybe you can grab your calf. Breathing here. Nice deep inhale here as I exhale. I'm going to find a Navasana variation, and then I'm going to plant the foot. Hug those toes around again. Plant the shin and the palms. Ekapada Galavasana. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Cobra Up Dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Nice deep inhale here as I exhale. Let the forearms come down. Elbows underneath the shoulders. If my thumbs want to touch, I'm going to allow it. You might stay in a dolphin. You might reach that right leg to sky and come on up into Pincha Mayurasana or even a hollow back. Really letting the chest open. And then maybe playing with Virchukasana forearms. Exhale, come on out. Maybe a child's pose. Walk your hands over to the right. Pull with that left arm. Really lean into it. Left arm towards the kitty corner of the mat. Rest your left ear. feeling serratus anterior. Left arm towards the top of the mat, right hand stacking on top, lighting up the shoulder blades, wrap those triceps down. And then walk it over to the left, pulling with that right arm, lean, lean, lean. Right arm towards the kitty corner of the mat, rest your ear. Right arm towards the top of the mat, stack the left hand on top, wrap those triceps down. Good, nice deep inhale here, plant the palms, tuck the toes, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Stepping that left foot in, reaching that right leg to sky. Adho Mukha Vrikshasana. Maybe drop the gaze. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Arms out to the side, wrist circles, Urdhva Sthasana. Exhale, Samastihi. Nice deep inhale here. Utkatasana. Right elbow to the outside of that left knee, get the booty low, really twist into it. You can even stack your hands, although I don't think I did that on side one. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, lift the heels, the hands come down, all 10 fingers on the left side of the mat. Chest moves through the upper arms. I'm gonna bend the elbows. Parsva Bakasana, you can maybe straighten that left arm if you want to. Fly the legs, Ekapada Kundanyasana A. Exhale, come on out. Number 4, left ankle over that right knee, breathing here. Drawing that right heel in. Reach that left arm to sky and just take a twist. Left knee's reaching away from the body. Exhale, come on out. I'm gonna swaddle the baby. You can forklift if you prefer, but I wanna stretch here, and for me this just doesn't do that much, so I reach the right heel forward, or on the extend it on the mat. Exhale, roll it out one vertebra at a time. Breathing here. It's a beautiful summer day here, so it is a little bit warm. Probably should have put my hair up. All right, breathing here. And then this is where I'm stretching, so I want to keep this left side waist long. I'm just going to bring this foot across, so then I feel it beautiful right there. Nice deep inhale here as I exhale. And bring that right leg in and just let my toes find the outside of that left toes, find the outside of the right arm. And even grab your calf or your ankle here. Keep the collarbones wide. Good, nice deep inhale here as I exhale. Come to a Navasana variation. I'm gonna plant that foot and really keep those toes hugged around the arm. Oh, what did I forget? I forgot. Matsyengasana, we'll get there. Okay, I'm gonna bring the shin into my armpit as I exhale. We'll plant that right shin to the floor. Just let myself pitch forward, coming onto the palms. Ekapada Galavasana through your vinyasa. Inhale, Cobra Up Dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. All right. Let the forearms come down. Reach that left leg to sky. Maybe play with Panchamayurasana. Maybe go a little deeper. Bring the chest through. Maybe reach the legs. Maybe find scorpion legs, Vrishikasana legs. Then reach it through. Exhale, come on out. And I'm just gonna come back onto the sits bones. I'm gonna refine that number 4 because I forgot. Side 1. Left arm to sky. Exhale. I'm gonna bring that arm across. Plant the palms. Step on the, my arm is slippy. Doesn't fight actually. All 10 fingers on the right side of the mat. And I'm just not going to get it on that side, so that's what it's going to be. My foot slipping off the elbow. You really want to step on the tricep right in the middle. Okay, breathing here as I exhale. Come on out. Adho Mukha Svanasana. I'm going to step that right foot in, reach that left leg to sky. And maybe find a pickup. All right. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, fold. Arms out to the side, wrist circles coming all the way up. Urdhva Stasana. Exhale, Samastiti. Allow yourself to find your Tadasana, breathe nice and easy. Triceps forward. Open your arms like a cactus. Anivatasana. I like to breathe into the low back and let the breath kind of hover here so I can feel like it's making it buoyant and longer. Exhale, fold it in. Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Plant the palms. I'm going to reach that right leg to sky. See if I can find a pickup. And nice and easy through your vinyasa. Exhale, down dog. And then let's step that right foot between the hands. Virabhadrasana 2. Opening up. Breathing here. Reverse warrior. Nice long right side weight. Reach that arm forward, wrap that right hip underneath, and let your right hand come down to the outside of the leg. Left arm up and over. Inhale, left arm to sky, root to the feet, reverse warrior. Exhale, right hand comes to the inside. Left arm to sky, maybe reach it around. Keep the right ribs moving towards the left, even towards the sun. And then maybe reach underneath and find that clasp. Baddha Utthita Parsva Konasana. Root into the left foot, straighten that right leg. Baddha Trikonasana. Exhale, unwind. Bring the right hand right in front of the right toes. Keep that left knee in towards the armpit. Maybe step that, bring right knee in towards the armpit actually. Step that left foot in. Ekapadabhakasana. The other variation. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Cobra Up Dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. And then step that left foot between the hands. Virabhadrasana 2. Reverse warrior. Lengthen the side waist. Bring that left hand to the outside. Scooch that left hip under the body. Right arm up and over. Right arm to sky. Reverse warrior. Left arm comes to the inside. Right arm reaches up. Maybe bring the hand behind. And maybe reach underneath for that bind. Straightening the arms. Scooching the hip under as you straighten that front leg. Leaning over the left thigh. Exhale, unwind. Just let the toes touch the wrist. Keeping the knee in towards the armpit on that left side. Step the right foot in. Exhale, Ekapadabhakasana. Through your vinyasa. Inhale, Cobra Up Dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Reach that right leg to sky. And then take it to the top of the mat. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, fold. Arms out to the side. Wrist circles. Urdhva Sthasana. Exhale, Samastihi. Hands down by your side. Taking a moment to reconnect to your breath. Maybe shake your wrists out. Inhale, float the arms. Anapatasana. It's probably last standing, I think. Exhale, dive it in, Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana. Plant the palms, you're gonna reach that left leg to sky. Adho Mukha Vrikshasana. Move it through your vinyasa. Inhale, Cobra Up Dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. And then let's step that left foot up between the hands first this time. Heel to arch alignment, Virabhadrasana 2. So this shoulder, that's making my handstands hard with this foot on the floor. Reverse warrior. Left hand to the outside, right arm overhead. Exhale, just bring the hands down, straighten that left leg. Let's bring the right knee to the earth, reach those toes away. Breathing here, take your hands to that left thigh. Belly button in, reach the ribs towards the spine, towards the back wall as you sink the hips low. Anjaneyasana, interlacing the fingers, index fingers reach up, connect the stars overhead. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana. Good, just reach that left leg back, plant your palms through your vinyasa. Inhale, Cobra Up Dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Step the right foot up.
Inversiony 2. Reverse. Hand to the outside, left arm up and overhead. Exhale, palms come down, straighten that front leg, and let the left knee come to the earth. Take your hands to the thigh, breathe into the back of the body. Reach those arms to the sky, connect the stars overhead. Exhale, unwind, Ardha Hanumanasana. Step the right foot back through Vinyasa. Floating that left leg. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Wrist circles coming all the way upward, Vastasana. Exhale, Samasti. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, sink the hips as you bend the knees. Uttanasana, Ardha Uttanasana. And just let yourself find a nice seated position. Do a little bit of pranayama. So it is getting into summer. It's almost solstice. So we're going to do a pranayama that you can use if you get too warm. It's called sitali. And I'm going to make a taco with your tongue. And if you can't do that, then you just make an O. All right. Sitting up nice and tall, little taco tongue. And you're going to breathe in and out through the tongue, and it'll cool you right down. Gently release. All right. Let's start a nice cool down to our practice. We'll do a couple back bends and some twists. If you want to make it more restorative, and take your block, ankles underneath the knees, probably middle height. You might like it lower. A few people might like it higher, but it's not as common. Just breathing here, nice supported bridge, nice and easy. So my shoulders kind of lit up, so I'm not gonna go into deeper back bends, I don't think, but if you want to. Line the heels, you can line your heels of your hands up, outer shoulder distance, so it's fairly wide, in line with your ears. You can even lift the heels since you're already on a block. I'm going to push into the palms.
Come onto the top of my head. Right, heels are lifted, elbows in, arm bones to socket. Straighten arms and legs together, and then bring the heels down. When you're ready to come out, chin to chest, being mindful where that block is, and make sure it lines up with your sacrum, right? Or you can stick with this nice restorative variation. You did one Urdhva Dhanurasana. You can do another one. Usually the second one feels better than the first. Since there's a block here, maybe lift the heels now. Right? Come to the very top of the head. I like to push into the feet. You can stay as long as you like, or if you're ready to come out, come on out. Again, be mindful because there is a block there. And maybe that third one. Now take the block out, roll out one vertebra at a time, which really isn't. It usually comes down in like chunks of the spine. Right knee over the left, bring your hips to the right, knees to the left. Supta Ardha Matsyendrasana, recline, Lord of the Fishes, half Lord of the Fishes. Exhale back. Left knee over right, hips left, knees right. Just let yourself neutralize that spine. Let your wrists relax. We've done a lot today. Back through center. Anything else you might need to do before the end of your practice. And then set yourself up for your final relaxation. Wherever you are in your breath cycle, begin to bring some awareness back to the breath, doing some, take a nice deep inhale in, exhale through the mouth. Start to move the fingers and toes, wrists and ankle circles, reaching overhead, any stretch you like to reawaken, knees into the chest, maybe pick a side of the body to roll onto, and make your way up to a nice comfortable seated position, sitting up nice and tall. Elbows underneath the shoulders. Give yourself a moment of gratitude. Thank yourself for coming onto the mat today. And I'm just going to end with one Om. Nice deep inhale in. Hands to heart center, thumbs to third eye. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, and perfect peace. Namaste. Have a beautiful day, yogins. Thanks for playing.